As most of you guys know, chatters, this last weekend I have been at a con. I have been at MagicCon Las Vegas 2024. And about 6 months ago, I decided that I wanted to try to compete in their cosplay contest, which is a very fancy, big old cosplay contest that had a bunch of different requirements. And I decided I was going to make one of my bows, my magic bows, Rouse Eric. So I've spent the last 6 months or so, about 4 months of crafting, putting this guy together. And as of, I think, two or 3 days ago, I did the thing. I went on stage, I got judged by the judges, and it was kind of terrifying. But I'm so addicted to it, I think. I think I literally left the con the day of the competition and was in the car and was like, who do I want to do next year? Who do I want to do next year? And I think I know who I want to do, which is a fun one. But yeah, chat. So I will preface and say that I did not win, but the people who did absolutely deserved it. I said that my, like, whether or not I win is entirely dependent on the other people who are there. And there were so many people that, like, I saw and was like, oh my god, yeah, you go sicko mode. And I'll tell you more about some of the other costumes because, oh my god, was that crazy. Being around a bunch of professional cosplayers who have also spent months putting something together is just I felt so happy to be in that room. being in that room with all of those people was like enough for me. And it was kind of wonderful. So first things first, chat, I want to show you guys some of the things. I want to show you guys some of the thingies. I'll show you some of the little things. So actually not little things. I want to show you the big thing first. Are you guys ready to see this? This was my magnum opus. I spent so long putting it together. Chatters, say hello to my accumulator. Everybody say hello to my accumulator. Look at it go. Look at it go. Let me put it on really quick, chat, because I can just do that. So this is entirely handmade, as you might expect. This is entirely handmade. Let me get my strappy number 1 and strappy number 2. Alright, so those are my harness that I made from scratch. And it just kind of sits on my back. Look at that. This is exactly how I wanted it to turn out. And it's so comfortable. It's so comfortable. I was so nervous that it was going to be heavy and that there was going to be stress, like, on the straps, and it was going to, like, snap off while I was walking around. No, this is like the most secure part of the whole cosplay. This was the thing I was worried the least about all day. But yeah, I handmade the leather straps, all of the Warbler, my cheese ball container, and then you can't really see, let me see if I tilt far enough, you can see the lights in there. All of the rods and the little white light bulb, they all light up. They all light up. But I basically took apart a bunch of doohickeys, children's toys, and circuit boards to grab all of these little bits and bobs that are all over. So there's like a number pad, there's these things, there's this wheel, these little light bulbs. There's a lot going on. And I'm so happy with it. And same to go for my gauntlet. My gauntlet was the other really nice one. This is resin, which I'd never used resin before, but I made it, and I can turn on the small lights. I can turn on the big light too, actually. I have the remote right here. If it wants to work. Oh, there we go. So it's lit up in there, and there's resin in the sides, and it's all painted. It's got this fancy tube, and I'm very proud. I'm very, very proud. It's neat. And then chat, the thing that I think you're all going to like the most. The thing that I think that you're all going to like the most is him. It's him. Chat, I made a little otter. And he has a little capacitor with a little light in it. And a little accumulator with a little light in it, and I sewed him a little tunic and a little mask and a little gauntlet. And he was the star of the show. You know, I give myself a lot of credit, but it had nothing to do with me. It had everything to do with this little buddy right here, who was walking around with me, and he does sit on my shoulder. He's not made to sit on this jacket, though. Hold on. I can do this. I can do this better. There we go. Little buddy. Little guy. My little dude. The judges absolutely loved him. They were like, "Did you sew him a little shirt?" And I was like, "Yeah." He was absolutely the star of the show. I was literally standing in line in the pre-judging, and I was like, all of these people are amazing, but I have a secret weapon. A cute little baby boy. But yeah, so I got to go to MagicCon the day before competition and kind of scout out. So I went and I walked around. I went and found the stage. I went and found the room I was gonna get judged in. And I realized how many people were there. Chat. Look at this. Hold on. So take a little look at this. Okay? You ready? So this is maybe a third of the people and the con. This was maybe a third. Because this is only one floor. There's a second floor and a second half of this floor that you're looking at. Apparently, there were 15,000 people over all 3 days. So not 15,000 people at one time, but I don't know how that is in comparison to other like cons, but this was by far the biggest Magic Con that they've ever had. This was by far the biggest Magic Con that they'd ever had. Counts on fingers. That'd be too many people. Yeah, most of them, chat, are there to play in the tournaments and stuff. Like, that's the thing is while the rest of the con's going on, it's the World Championships for this year in one of the Magic formats. So a lot of people are there for that. And then a lot of people are there to trade cards, and a lot of people are there to get cards signed by artists. And there's like maybe 200 people that are there to cosplay. So I was part of a very small demographic. But one of the really quirky things about a con like this is when I go to like Level Up or I go to TwitchCon and I dress up as a character, the people there, not everybody knows who you are, right? People are there for all different fandoms, all different reasons. At this, everyone is there because they play Magic. Every single person there is a Magic player. So everybody knows who I am and who I'm dressed as. And when I walk by them, you get a lot of people that are like, Ral! Because they know. They know all the characters. And it's really fun. Because everybody knows. And it's like getting heckled, but always in a good way. Because people will just be like sitting playing like Commander and be like, Jace! And then like the person just to Jace is like, yeah, that's me! It's a very cool environment to be in, which is fun. And then I got to scout the first day, and I got to see how many people there were, and I wasn't there for that long on the first day, because I needed to get home and finish my cosplay. It wasn't done. The contest is Saturday morning, and it was Friday night, and I wasn't done. I was still working on it the morning of Saturday, putting finishing touches on it. Actually, a lot of Saturday morning I was drawing this guy, because Mans has a massive dragon tattoo that runs up his arm, that I had to draw and sleep with so that I didn't have to do it in the morning, because I ended up having to do some in the morning anyway. But I left pretty early on Friday, and I went home to go and grind. And Haley was helping. Haley helped a bunch. What's it called? With painting, where I was like actively sewing or actively doing the scraps, and Haley was over there just like doing more coats on all of the equipment and stuff, which was very, very kind. And then Saturday morning came around, and we loaded up the car, and then I drove to the convention center, and I think I got there at like 7 a.m. No, I got there at like 8-ish. And I was, the way that it kind of works is there's pre-judging in the morning, where you get there, you go into a room, you're in there for like 10 minutes with the judges. They're like, tell me all about your cosplay, blah, 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 blah. And that's when they're actually judging you. And then they're like, great, we're done. Come back to go on the stage later in the day. But all of the like actual judging of your cosplay is that morning, which means that you have to be in full cosplay at the start of the morning, which was kind of crazy. And I had to get up very early to be able to get over there. And I walked into like the judging area where all of the cosplayers are. And this is, to be clear, the first time that I'm seeing anyone else who's competing. There's no like way for me to see people's outfits in advance or to see what characters they're doing, because there could totally be like duplicates, etc, etc. We got to do this, wear a Halloween costume to work. That's real. It was, I think I woke up at like 5:30 to get dressed, because the convention center is pretty far away from where I am. But I had no way to see the other like cosplayers or what characters they were doing. And I walk in, and the first person I see is dressed as Raul's husband. Raul's husband, Tomek. Someone was cosplaying him, and I was like, rejoice, actually. And he was super duper nice. It was his first cosplay ever. Like ever. And he was so nervous, but he was so nice, and he was like, it's my husband, and I was like, it's my husband. And then I kind of found a little spot around the people who were in the same like bracket as me. So I was competing in the journeyman category, which is the medium category. It's not the beginners, and it's not the experts, it's the middle one. And I only found this out like after all of the judging had happened, but for some reason there were 5 people competing in Journeyman. There were 5 people competing in Expert. And 13 people in Novice. There were 13 people in the beginner category. And that just spooked me really hard afterwards, where I was like, whoa, that is like a disproportionate number of all of them. But the people I kind of found the people that were in the same group as me, and I got to talk to them a bunch. And everyone was so nice. Everyone was so nice, because a lot of them like know each other because they've been doing this for a long time. They've cosplayed at other Magic Cons, so they're all like friends and know each other. And I showed up and they were very much like, "You're new. Who are you? Who are you from?" And it was a really good like environment. People competing with you are the best part of contests. Yeah. So we're all standing like outside of the judges' room while they're calling people in, and we're all talking about like, oh, what do you do like outside of this? And a lot of them have like jobs in like prop making and crafting and like professional cosplay and stuff like that. And it was just really cool to meet other like cosplayers. And as we're standing there, more and more people keep walking in. And every single time somebody new walks in, everyone is like, whoa! Every time somebody new gets there for like their slot. It was just really cool. I ended up having to stand there for like an hour and a half, because the judges were running behind, and everyone was like, man, sure is great that I woke up super early to get here early to stand here for 2 hours. But it was cool. That was just meant that I got to talk to them all. And while I was sitting there, I was like, oh, I don't even care if I win, actually. I don't even care. This isn't about winning. This is just really cool to be in. And then I got called to go in the judging room. Keep in mind, chat, I'm vlogging the whole time. Please keep that in mind. I'm vlogging like the whole time. But I get called into the judges room. And the judges were also super nice. And I had both an upper hand and a downside to my cosplay, because one of the judges' favorite characters is Ral, like literal #1 favorite character in Magic. And I was like, yes, but also that judge has cosplayed Ral, which meant that like I'm not getting any slack. Like you know what needs to be on this cosplay. But they absolutely loved my little guy. I told them, I was like, yeah, this is my first time doing Morbla and first time doing resin, and like including all of these lights and stuff. And it was very cool. They get up and they're like looking and they're checking under seams and stuff, which I didn't exactly know what to expect. I was like, I don't know if they like come up and like look underneath the bits and bobs. But yeah, I was in there for like 10 minutes while I was like explaining, yes, this is what I made this out of. The thing on my back is made out of cheese balls. You know how it is. And then I was done. And then I had like 5 hours to just like walk around the con, which I think was my favorite part, because I'm now in full drip, and every single person that comes up to me is like, whoa, you look cool. And I'm like, thanks. I'm completing in the cosplay competition today. And they're like, whoa, I'm gonna go watch it and I'm gonna root for you. And I go, thank you. But so many people were like, and also after the contest came up to me and were like, I saw you in the contest. You look so good. You look so good. And I was like, thank you. thank you. So that was really fun. And I got to walk around. I ran into a bunch of the other like cosplayers again, and all just walking around. And then chat, we went to go to our call time where we go backstage. And this is my my one video that kind of shows some of the other cosplayers. So here's one of my backstage videos, chat. Some of these are crazy. Massive wings and suits of armor and headpieces. And do you see, you can kind of see the Oko in this one. It's better if I go to the actual picture of the competition. Can I go to like the pictures of the contest? Yeah, so here was everybody that was competing, and they're just like ridiculous cosplays. it's kind of insane. But we get to stand backstage, and we were there for like 40 or so minutes, like getting ready, etc, etc. And then we got to go, and we lined up to go on the stage, and we got to see, this was probably my favorite part. While we were like going onto the stage, we can see like the people that are running the panel and stuff. You can see a little bit more of the other competitors over here. But we got to like watch the like behind the scenes, like all the techs controlling the panel, which was really cool. So we still kind of got to watch it, but like from the raw things. The wings, oh yeah. And then, chat, I do have the video of me on the stage. There is gonna be a full like VOD of the panel that's gonna get posted on Magic's YouTube. And when that comes out, I will probably do a stream watching through it, because I want to just like talk more about it. I thought it was going to be out today, but they posted a different panel today instead of the cosplay competition, so I was like, fine, I'll just use my footage then. So this is the video that Haley took, and I'll let you guys, I'm gonna let you guys just watch it. All right, this is the video that Haley took from the audience. And I'm gonna, this is the stage that we're on. So here we go, chat. Here we go.
We keep getting edged off to the side a little bit. We'll move on now.
I'm accidentally pushing
Haley went and got close.
All right, we'll move on to our next journeyman contestant here. Another fan favorite. Put your hands together. Welcome to the stage, Sherman Quake as Ral, caller of Storm.
It's me!
I notice a little detail here. We've got yet another little guy joining us on stage. Is this Ral in otter form?
Oh yeah, absolutely. He's gotta have a little buddy. He's got a little gauntlet and a little accumulator version.
He's got his own little costume.
There are two costumes on this stage. Now, something that I find absolutely incredible, on top of all the amazing prop work and lights, when you told us a little bit about your backpack here and what it was made of, would you like to share that with the audience?
The clear part of the backpack is in fact made of a cheese ball container.
The creativity of our cosplayers. It's crazy.
Amazing, wow.
To transform something like a cheese ball container into a fully functioning, beautiful lit up prop.
Well,
Incredible. Can you do one more twirl to show off your costume? Let's have one more big round of applause.
Yeah, so there you go, chat. That's my little time on stage. You have no idea what they're gonna ask you, by the way. You have no idea what they're gonna ask you when you go up there. People got all different questions, but some of them were like, some of them are just like, tell me what's a little detail about your cosplay that you want to point out, and some of them are like pointed questions. And I was not ready for the cheese ball question. Like, I knew that I told the judges that in prejudging. I was not ready for them to ask me about the cheese balls. And then there's the full like the winner panel, which I think I want to show you the person that won my category. I want to show you that, which I think, is it this video? Is it this video? No, it's this. The notes. That's the, not that one. It's this one, and I wanna show you guys what the winner was, because oh my goodness, did she pop off? So the person who ended up winning made a hand-sewed a historically accurate dress based on like the time period of the plane, and it's sick. Okay, hold on, is it this one? Yes. Okay, can I no, not that, just like let me open. There we go. Okay, so here was us. Okay, here you go, chat.
Contestants out here, if they can make it past.
You can also kind of see all of the, these are all the novice competitors. Yeah, okay. So I didn't know if she came out with it up. So this thing is it's like tulle veil like fabric that she illustrated and hand stitched a bunch of zombie like ghouls onto, so that when it's down it just looks like a skirt, but when she pulls it up it's like there's spirits around her. Absolutely insane. Insane craftsmanship.
Once again, worthy competitors one and all, but once again, there can only be one. The winner.
He was so dramatic. I love his accent.
The recipient of $1,500 in prize money. It is, in fact, please join me in congratulating Vanquish Cosplay as Gizo.
Yeah, so you can see the version of it as a skirt, and then yeah, so she drew all of these and then moved them onto the fabric like this. Absolutely deserved, amazing, absolutely stunning. And the dress is also like this is insane as well. Like this thing is crazy, but the dress itself is also amazing. And then some of the other people that were in my category, this one is completely crocheted. Every piece of the cosplay is like knit crocheted. And then this person is dressed as Kiora, and she had this like leather armor, and then her headpiece, it's this massive like merfolk headpiece, and then this giant it's a Biden, but it's she does a lot of like mobility and like disability versions of cosplays, so the staff functions as her cane, which I thought was sick. But yeah, this was the little announcement, and then they called everybody up back on the stage. And then the last thing I want to tell you about is that, fun fact, it wasn't just a cosplay competition this time. This was also the World Championships of the cosplay competition. So all of the winners from the Magic Cons of this past year got to come and compete for the main title, which is massive grand prize. And what they have to do, they don't get to bring back the cosplay that they won with. Wizards Magic sends them a bunch of concept reference pieces for the next set, the set that's not out yet. It's a racing set that we know like nothing about. They send all of the Grand Championship competitors these references and say, make a character based on this set, like from whatever you want. You have 3 weeks. And it's the 3 weeks that's crazy to me. They only get the references 3 weeks before MagicCon, so they have to make it in 3 weeks, which is crazy. And if you see what these people's cosplays look like. How many can I show? Okay, hold on. I'm getting more videos. I had the videos I knew I wanted to show, and then I found that I had more. Okay, they're going. Only 3, that's incredible. Oh yeah, so one of the people's whose video, like, person I don't have video of, somebody made an entire go-kart. Like, they modified a go-kart so that they could drive on stage for the racing set, which is crazy. And then the crazy one to me is this one. This person chose to make a character from the team of Bug Racers, is one of the teams in the racing set. So this is hers.
Now, my question is...
So she's on stilts. And she handmade the stilts. She handmade the stilts. In 3 weeks. Which is freaking crazy. And then I have the video of the winner of the like grand championship getting chosen, which I think I can show. So I'll show you just this because it has all 4 of them. So this was one of them, and she had a bunch of what's it called? Bunch of circuits that they made running through the outfit. There's a bunch of like light up pieces and like handed the wires. This is the go-kart, this is the stilts, and this guy who ends up winning, this is his outfit. Look at this thing. Loading. Okay, you can cook for a moment. Hold on, I'll refresh and let it cook. I'm asking a lot of my computer to just open these. This is his outfit.
Like He-Man.
Which there are lights running all up and down it.
The power of Grayskull.
But handmade all of like this armor, and it's so polished. It was so like smooth and clean, and oh my goodness, that was the crazy thing to see. Like there was us competing, and then there was the 4 people who were the like crazy winners. And then the person that ended up winning overall, because I told you the person that won my category, this is him, and his is insane too. He's just a Snapcaster mage, which is one of an old magic card, but this arm piece, the light like is moving up and down it. The light's like moving up and down the thing, and then there's the gauntlet and there's glasses, which there's like these like resin plexiglass pieces, and oh, it was these are people in the master category. You can see me. Hello. Oh, here's the crazy video they made of the. Yeah, you can kind of see it better here. Of his what's it called? Where oh, you can see me is what I was saying. That I'm over there streamer, and I'm like mid clap. My actual favorite picture that got taken by Haley. Hold on, let me show you my favorite picture is this one. And then I'll show you the nice pictures of me. But this is my favorite. Hold on. Hello? 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 There we go. Not that. No! aggressive looking around. This is my favorite picture. Haley took and it's so perfect. It's so perfectly over my face. Oh, this made me laugh when I was looking back at all the footage that Haley took. But yeah, then I got to like walk around and get more people coming up to me that were like, I saw you in the competition, you did so good. And I was like, thank you. It was really cool. And then my other thing to have to show you guys, there was another day of con after that that I went in like a chill fit, which is I guess I could show you guys that too. I think is this picture that I like. So here, chat. Here's my pretty pictures that I have. Here's my pretty pictures that I took. Let me move my thing to the right spot. Here's my pretty pictures. I posted these on Instagram this morning. My favorite one of these, chat, is they have a bunch of little sets from the different sets. They have little areas set up for you to take pictures. And you can see this little guy on my shoulder. He's kind of flopping over in most of them. This one I had so you can see the backup all lit up. This and then the full picture, and then this is my favorite picture. I told Haley to take a picture of me, right? And I was like, yeah, can you get like him in the foreground and the flowers and then me? And Haley was like, no, hold on. This is a meme format to me. This is like a meme format in my mind. He's so pretty. He's so beautiful. He's so baby boy. The babiest of baby boys. But then I got to day 3, and I kind of just got to like walk around con, and I had a chill fit on, but one that you could still tell who I was. So this is, yes. This is my chill fit the next day, which is, I still had some of the equipment on, but it was kind of my other Ral cosplay, because there's this version of him, which is on a specific card of like him before he got his Planeswalker Spark, and I made this outfit like a while ago, and I was like, oh, I'll still do Ral, but I'll do like the chill version that I have, where you could still tell that I was Ral yesterday, but not like I have to wear the whole outfit again. So yeah, this was my fit the next day. And we got to have some fun the next day because there wasn't like impending contest because I was super tired after the cosplay contest. We went home pretty fast because I was like, I want to pass out, and then the last day was kind of like actually getting to go to all the booths and going and picking up cards and picking up things. And chat, I got a little guy. So my other Blorbo, Jace, my other Blorbo, not Ral, Jace, recently adopted a son, and I love him. His name is Loot. Hold on, Loot MTG. Let me show you what this man looks like. I think I've talked about him before, but this is him. We call him Neopet Charmander baby guy. And is basically just, he's so cute. He's so cute. And they had little plushes of him, so I got a little one. And technically he's a bag, but I more got him just because it's the boy. It's the boy. His baby boy. And the other really cool thing that I wanted to talk about, because I posted about it on Twitter, I follow a bunch of like magic meme posters and like magic artists and like fan artists and just like a whole bunch of people, and there was a community panel on Sunday that a bunch of the people that I follow were on, and they were doing a thing where they were drawing magic characters, but we were suggesting the characters from the audience, and then they had 60 seconds to draw the character in like little doodle fashion, and then passed out all the little drawings to the audience, and Haley ended up getting to submit one of the prompts, which was her commander, and at the end of it they gave some stuff away, and Haley actually got the really fancy mat that they were handing out. So we have a mat of all of the doodles that they were doing. All like 6 of them drew 1 or 2 on the play mat, and yeah, they're all little spoofs of magic characters. This is my commander. This is Haley's commander. This is one of David's commanders. Ended up getting chosen to draw. But we ended up getting to take this. We're the ones that they gave it to, which was very, very cool. And that was really, really fun. But yeah, I am literally already thinking about, I got off of I left the con on Saturday, and I was like, oh man, I want to do this again. I want to do this more. This is fun. And the next Magic Con is in either June or July of 2025, the one in Vegas this year. It's not the winter one, it's the summer one. It's in Vegas. And I already have a character that I'm thinking that I want to do. But it's still like up in the air if I think of a character that speaks to me, or a character that comes out in the next couple sets speaks to me. But for information, chat, I'm gonna show you the guy that I'm currently looking at cosplaying, because I think you're gonna go, yeah, this one, and I'm gonna go, yeah, this one. Because I don't want to do another Planeswalker. I want to do a legendary creature. I don't want to do like one of the Planeswalker main characters, because I've done that. I want to do one of the smaller characters who's only in a couple of stories and that kind of thing. Does he have a coat? It's not about the coat. He does have a coat, but it's not about the coat that you're gonna go, yeah. Okay, he does have a coat. He's bird. he's bird. And goat. He's bird and goat. Okay, he looks cool. He is cool. He's a pirate. And there's a bunch of different arts that I have as reference of him. But he has these like arm wings, right? He has these like arm wings, and I was like, oh, I could feather. I could feather so hard. I could feather up the wazoo, actually. And not have to make full wings, but just have to make big arm wings and make them nice. Oh yeah. I could do that. I could do this. So he's winning right now. I might end up changing my mind, but there's a whole bunch of arts of him that I would have as a reference. And he's a little pirate. He's a pirate guy. He's part of Jace's pirate crew for the small time when Jace was a pirate. He's got a whole bunch of stuff in the lore, but he's not like one of like the main guys. The goggles? Shut up. Shut up, okay? Shut up. Burb with coat and goggles. You shut up. You shut up. There's so many things about that lad. This is just... I know, okay? But listen. Anyways, chat. So yeah, now that that's done, I'm back to being a regular person again. And I now have a new list of things that I need to work on, that I think you guys are going to like a lot, because it's, we're coming up on the holiday end of the year season, and there's some stuff that I want to do, and I'm not gonna set anything in stone by telling you what it is, but if there were going to be another Sherbathon, it would be before the end of this year, in the holiday season, okay? What's to say? What's to say? I'm making no promises! I'm making no promises! Okay? But please don't let it collide with my PA writing. No, mods, don't panic, please. I want to, I have some stuff I want to set up, and who even knows, okay? But we'll see. We'll see, gamers. But in terms of the short term, we've got lore tomorrow. Hardcore lore, and I don't mean hardcore with lore, I mean hardcore lore. I don't mean, oh, there's a little bit, oh, we're in character. No, no, no. Real lore stream, and that lore stream will then raid into YouTube, where CMV will be coming out tomorrow, okay? And then the day after that is Halloween, and we're gonna do a baking stream, okay? Yeah? What a banging week to be back. I had so much stuff on the back burner, and now that I'm out of the con grind, chat, it's going time. It's going time, chat. It's going time, and it was a really, really good time.